Welcome back. The final segment. Nowadays, everyone wants to get a new TV. So the question is, it's fairly difficult to figure out what TV you want to get, unless you have a simple idea of getting a biggest TV possible. So buying a TV, it's kind of an art right now, because you need to understand what you need. So the biggest question we get is, should I get LED TV, should I get a LCD TV, should I get HD TV, should I get a 4K TV, curved TV, so many choices. Back in the days, you have a CRT TV, you only worry about the size of the TV, right? 12 inch, 13 inch, 19 inch. You buy it and you come home and plug it in to the antenna and watch TV. Nowadays, it's not anymore. So it's, what I would recommend is, if you are planning to buy a new TV, for example, it has to be a flat screen, don't buy a CRT TV. So the first thing you need to understand is what you're going to do with the TV. So when I say that, you'll ask why. So if, for example, let's say your whole idea is to watch regular TV, then you can decide, are you going to watch it over antenna, or you're going to get a cable or a satellite connection to watch, again, local TVs and foreign channels. So if you're buying a TV, if the size is about, let's say you may already made up your mind, you're getting a 32-inch TV. So it doesn't really make much of a difference whether you're getting a full HD TV or HD ready TV. These are the two choices you'll anyway get. Because in Sri Lanka, all the TV channels are still broadcasting on SD. SD means standard definition, and it's going to be analog broadcast. So even if you have a cable or a satellite connection, their final first broadcast is in analog, then only you get digital out, right? So, but if you have a HD connection, let's say for example satellite connection or a cable TV or IPTV solution, then you can get the best out of it. Still on a 32-inch TV, it won't make much of a difference, for example, from HD ready. HD ready basically means 720p. And when I say standard definition, about 540 to 480, that's the two different standard from NTSC to PAL, but in Sri Lanka it's PAL, it's 540, and it's 4:3 the aspect ratio. So basically it's a box. But nowadays new TVs are widescreen TVs, 16:9. So if you are watching any telecast of the local broadcasting, it will get stretched. So basically,
you will have two black.
So if you get an egg, like it will become a ball. So basically that's the difference. But if you have a Blu-ray player, if you have a DVD players, if you have HD channels, you can get best out of your TV. And a lot of people will ask whether it's LED or LCD TV. Definitely LED TV. So the difference between those two is the backlit. So if both of them has LCD panels, so the lighting that's come from the TV used to be fluorescent, similar to what you get at home, like a tube light. But LED will be more energy efficient. The color balance will be much better. So definitely LED TV. So then if you are buying anything bigger than 32-inch, make sure it's the full HD TV. Don't buy HD ready TVs anymore, it's pointless. And I would recommend, if you are a movie guy, if you like movies, make sure it has a USB connection. So you can plug in a movie, watch it. But if you really want to get, say you have a TV bigger than 40-inch, and if you want to get the real experience of that TV, especially if you have 4K. 4K is basically mean twice as much as SD. So if I explain this resolution, you'll see on this screen the size differences are from SD to HD to 4K. So basically HD mean it's 1080 lines. So if I say it in a layman term, so it's from 540, which is like the standard definition, you go up to 1080. Where HD ready mean you get 720, which is far better than 520 anyway, 540 anyway. But if you go to 4K, it goes up to 2160, which is 2 times as 1080. So P is always better. P mean progressive scanning, I mean interlace scanning. But all the satellite and cable providers who does HD does it in 1080i, which is similar to 720p. But if you get a Blu-ray player, it's anyway going to be 1080p. But if you get the 4K Blu-ray player, which is out now, you can get that full experience. Again, the problem lies where you get your material. So your picture's gonna be good as the material you play on it. So let's say you're downloading movies, if you're downloading things and watching it, you won't get the full experience of that full HD TV. But if you buy a Blu-ray, which is a genuine Blu-ray disc, if you buy a good Blu-ray player, connect it by HDMI, you'll get the best possible experience. So that's regardless of you have 4K or a HD TV. But you are lucky enough to have 4K TV, and you wouldn't be lucky enough to find those materials to play on a 4K, because it's really difficult to find 4K materials to watch. When I say materials, movies.
And also if you are hoping to stream it, then the bandwidth usage is going to be huge.
Yeah. So there are streaming solutions now, like, online video streaming solution that you can watch on your TV, provided you have a smart TV where you can install apps just like a phone or a computer, and then use that to stream it over the internet. But these are really data consuming, and we all know that data in Sri Lanka is really expensive.
When it comes to 4K players, Kalinga, if you are a gamer, you can get a PS4, the new one, or the new Xbox One. So it has a 4K playback
capability.
Yes.
And another thing I think a lot of people miss to understand, in newer, all Blu-ray new players that coming out now comes with a protection called Cinevia. Cinevia is a standard protection where the device itself has, where you won't be able to pay any pirated or copied discs, Blu-ray. So they will basically cut you out and saying this is not a genuine. And there's no way to bypass this system as well. So you need to get genuine discs if you are watching this. So those are restrictions, and those discs are not cheap. So getting into this 4K and HD, I think if you are not going to get a Blu-ray player and not going to go through all this hassle, just get a standard HD and you will be happy. But actually, rather than getting a 3D TV, I would recommend you get a 4K, because I personally felt that 3D doesn't do much in a TV.
Yeah, the experience is not very similar to the cinema experience.
And like the 4K experience, when you're playing something actual 4K, it's better than 3D to me. I don't know, like even when you're watching something on YouTube which is done in 4K, with YouTube obviously come up to 8K now.
Yeah.
So you can stream it provided you have that bandwidth. It's amazing. I would love to have 4K content in Sri Lanka. Also, you can make things little bit better even if you have a cable connection or a satellite connection. Everyone use this 3 color cables, which is the red, white and yellow. So this is called composite cables, and which is the oldest technology which meant to be used for analog TV, which is the CRT. Now all the TVs are internally digital. So you are going through this transformation of satellite coming into you all digital, and then your content get converted to analog and going back to your new TV, and again it's converting that analog system back to digital. There are a lot of losses and a lot of quality losses.
Yeah, most of the time, only the satellite providers are giving you HDMI cable if you get HD.
Yeah, but it's free of charge, right? So if you have a new TV, just throw away that yellow and white cable. Even if you have a DVD player, provided it has a HDMI connection, use HDMI. Less cluttered, it's just one cable. And you can get multi-channel audio. So if you have a surround system or a 5.1 system, HDMI provide you multi-channel audio. If you have HDMI 2.0, it can go up to 4K. So get a HDMI cable. You'll see a difference. I've seen differences. Even if you have a 32-inch TV connected with a component connection, component is much better, little bit better than composite. Still, that HDMI cable will make a huge difference. So when you're buying a TV, consider these things as well. If you're downloading, what the format you're downloading.
Kalinga, what do you think about Android as an OS for TVs?
Personal experience, I wouldn't buy a TV with Android, because I've seen a lot of issues with Android TVs. I feel it's not refined.
Yeah, so when you press power on a TV, you just want to switch it on, right?
Yeah.
So if you're on Android TV, it's going to take a bit of more time.
So I think this is a topic open for discussion for another episode as well. So if you like to hear more about TVs, electronic gadgets, so what you have to do is go to Facebook, find the Art TV Television Facebook page. Let us know what you need to know, and we should be able to see you next week. Thank you.